Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of this podcast. If you are listening to this, it means you are probably someone who wants to improve your English, become more confident, and maybe achieve a higher level such as C1. My name is Emma, and this podcast is created for English learners who are somewhere between B2 and C1 level. But there is something important I want to say. This is not a traditional English lesson. You will not hear me saying, "Today we are going to memorize 50 new words," or "Today we are going to study complicated grammar rules." Instead, this podcast is about learning English through real topics, real conversations, and real ideas. Because when we reach an intermediate or advanced level, the biggest challenge is usually not grammar. The biggest challenge is using English naturally. Many learners know thousands of words. They understand grammar rules. They can read articles and watch videos. But when they need to speak, they suddenly think, "Wait, what should I say? I know this word, but I can't remember it. My sentence sounds unnatural." And this is completely normal. The difference between B2 and C1 is not only knowing more vocabulary. It is about expressing your thoughts clearly, understanding different perspectives, and communicating with confidence. That is exactly what we are going to practice here. In every episode, we will explore interesting topics from everyday life, science, technology, psychology, culture, and society. You will learn useful vocabulary, natural expressions, and ways to express your opinions like an advanced English speaker. Today, I want to talk about something that every language learner experiences: the fear of making mistakes. Many people are afraid of speaking English because they think mistakes are embarrassing. They think, "What if people laugh at me? What if my pronunciation is wrong? What if I use the wrong grammar?" But the truth is, mistakes are a necessary part of learning. Think about children learning their first language. A child does not wait until they know perfect grammar before speaking. They try. They make mistakes. They learn. And slowly, they improve. Language learning works the same way. You cannot become fluent by only studying. You need to use the language. You need to make mistakes. You need to have uncomfortable conversations. And you need to accept that improvement takes time. There is a useful expression in English: practice makes progress. Notice that we do not always say practice makes perfect. Why? Because perfection is not the goal. Communication is the goal. The goal is to express your ideas, connect with people, and feel comfortable using English. Now, let's look at some useful vocabulary from today's episode. The first word is confidence. Confidence means the feeling that you can do something successfully. Example: speaking regularly can help you build confidence in English. The second phrase is step out of your comfort zone. This means doing something that feels difficult or unfamiliar. For example, if you want to improve your speaking skills, you need to step out of your comfort zone. And the third expression is make progress. It means to improve gradually over time. Example: even 10 minutes of daily practice can help you make progress. Now, I want to give you a small challenge. After listening to this episode, try to answer this question in English. What is the biggest challenge you face when learning English? Maybe it is vocabulary. Maybe it is pronunciation. Maybe it is speaking confidently. Try to record your answer for 1 minute. Do not worry about mistakes. Just speak. Because every time you use English, you are training your brain to think in English. Thank you so much for joining me in this first episode. This is just the beginning of our journey from B2 to C1. In the next episodes, we will talk about more interesting topics and learn how to express ideas in a more natural and advanced way. Keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, small steps every day can create big changes. See you in the next episode.